Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got a Houston Rocket Ben Simmons rumored link. This is a tweet coming from Am Not Evan, who is a verified Twitter account. He said just today, earlier this morning, after talking to some folks over the weekend, it seems the Houston Rockets are seriously interested in acquiring 76ers forward Ben Simmons prior to the start of training camp. Things remain fluid, but John Wall would be headed to Philadelphia in a possible trade. So before we get into this video, if you guys enjoy it, hit the like button, hit that sub button. Friendly reminder, all of my social links are down below. And then also, I do have a Houston Rockets daily channel where I'm going to be posting daily Houston Rocket videos once we get a little bit closer to the season. As of right now, outside of these Ben Simmons rumors and the John Wall news, there's just nothing coming out of not only the Houston Rockets team, but just like most teams in the NBA in general. And then you get a couple of trade rumors here and there. So this is actually really surprising to me. If you guys watched my video a couple of days ago, I made a video on a trade where the Houston Rockets received Ben Simmons, and they basically gave up John Wall, Eric Gordon, Daniel House Jr., and a first-round pick. And a lot of you guys brought up the fact that the salaries just didn't match up. They just didn't make too much sense. I don't know who Philadelphia would throw in there to kind of make those salaries match up, but if I am Philadelphia, John Wall and Eric Gordon both have to interest me, even like a guy like Daniel House Jr., a guy like David Nwaba. I would so much rather have one of those two players than kind of taking a risk on a player like Jayshawn Tate. But here's the bottom line, because I know a lot of Rocket fans somehow were not fans of the proposed trade. Like, it literally, so many Rocket fans hate the idea of getting Ben Simmons. And let me ask why. I really just do not understand why. Ben Simmons is an extremely talented basketball player. He is only 25 years old. He literally just turned 25 a couple of months ago. He's 6'11". He can play so many different positions. He can guard so many different positions. Former first-round pick in the draft, career 16, 8-8 player. I literally, 3-time All-Star. I literally just do not know why you would not want Ben Simmons. And if you don't want Ben Simmons, then I'm going to just be honest with you. I don't think you have the Houston Rockets' best interest. A starting lineup of these four players, Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green, Christian Wood, and Ben Simmons, that's must-watch NBA basketball right there. That is one of the most intriguing young cores in the entire NBA. Considering all of those players, they kind of feel like they all have something to prove. KPJ feels like he has something to prove. Jalen Green feels like he has something to prove. Christian Wood definitely feels like he has something to prove. And Ben Simmons, after a horrible playoff performance this last season, he definitely has something to prove. And I do agree, in the playoffs, statistically, Ben Simmons turns into absolutely nothing. This last season, he averaged 12 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists, 1.3 steals, 0.8 blocks. Percentage this season was at 34%, took 6 a game, and then last season it was 58% in the playoffs. The year before that, it was 71%. So it is literally as if, I don't even know if he doesn't, it might just honestly be that he lacks confidence in these big-time games. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal literally openly came out and said, I've looked in Ben Simmons' eyes and he is scared to shoot the ball when it matters. That's something I'm willing to take a risk on, though, because anytime you get a 3-time All-Star who is only 25 years old, who has been in the NBA for only 4 seasons, has made 3 straight All-Star teams, I'm going to trade for him. I don't care that Ben Simmons just averaged 14.3 points per game, 7.2 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal and a half, and I'm not gonna try and act like that's a bad stat line by any means. Ben Simmons doesn't have to play the point guard. I think that's what a lot of people don't realize. Ben Simmons doesn't have to play the point guard. Ben Simmons can play the power forward. Simmons can play other positions. Ben Simmons, most importantly, can guard multiple positions. I think the NBA is going to move in a new direction eventually. I don't know how soon it will be, but I think they will move into a direction of positionless basketball, and I do think the Toronto Raptors will be the main kind of team that got it going. You kind of see it with the Milwaukee Bucks, maybe not positionless basketball, but they have defensively every player on that roster last season could guard multiple positions, and they could guard multiple positions at a high level. I think that's the future of the NBA. That's the way the NBA has been trending for various teams the last couple of years. Maybe not full teams like the Toronto Raptors, but you definitely see it being incorporated into different starting lineups, into different big threes. So getting a guy like Ben Simmons, to me, there is just not a single thing you could tell me that would make this trade something I don't want to do. Even if it's John Wall and 4 first-round draft picks, I'm going to do this trade. There is no reason to not swap your 32-year-old point guard who does not want to be on the roster anymore for a 25-year-old 3-time All-Star. There's just not a single reason. And I wish I could go back into my last video and read some of your guys' comments because it's bad. I mean, it just literally is. It's just straight up bad. I really don't get it. Ben Simmons can play the 3, can play the 4, he can play the 1. He can guard 1 through 5 if need be. Jalen Green, KPJ, they would still start. Ben Simmons' value is the lowest it will ever be right now because he's going to come next season even more motivated than he has been in recent years, which was, I mean, he's been a meme ever since he got in the NBA because he won't shoot a basketball from past 10 feet. I guarantee you, Ben Simmons' value will never be this low because, especially in the regular season, he's a statistical mastermind. Now is the opportunity. It's right now. If Ben Simmons was on the Rockets, I guarantee you, all of you Rocket fans right now who are saying, no. If John Wall was on this roster, you wouldn't watch the games. I bet you didn't even watch the games last year. Ben Simmons is on this roster, you're tuning in every night. It's just a fact. You can't really argue it. That's it for today, guys. I would love to hear your opinions on. I know I'm very, very much set in my tracks, in my way of we need to trade for Ben Simmons if the opportunity is there. But I would still love to hear your guys' opinions because you guys have some great ones and you bring up some phenomenal points. So that's it for today. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. Peace. Oh, and go Packers.